Fabrice, thank you for this.
No problem at all.
Let's start with the here and now. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good. I am very happy to be where I am right now in this stage of my life. I'm very grateful to be part of this wonderful football club. You know, I've been here since the beginning of last season when I was working in the academy, and things changed over the summer. And be able to work with the first team, and it's a great opportunity, and I make the most of it, because I think as an ex-player, this is you enjoy the most is to be in and around it. So for me, I'm very happy.
The reason why we're talking today as well is because of World Heart Day,
yes,
which is obviously bigger than ever. Than maybe before 2012, you might not have had this conversation.
Yeah.
But can we take you back to March 2012 at Tottenham Hotspur?
Yeah, I mean, in 2012, I had a sudden cardiac arrest in the FA Cup game. I always say this to many people, that I was fortunate enough that I had the best medical care, medical staff that I can ask and wish for, because I had a cardiologist, an ambulance, a CPR machine next to me. So everything that needed to happen, if you find yourself in that particular moment, I had it then, and everybody came in. They did a tremendous job and helped me to make this recovery that I am on now.
I remember at the time somebody saying that if there were going to be two places you'd have a heart attack, one of them would be a hospital, and then the next one was probably a football stadium.
I agree. I think, as I said earlier, I think the football stadium is probably the safest place, because of how much of attention is put into player care and the medical stuff that's involved into look after the player as well.
When something like that happens, it becomes obviously very important that it might not have felt about before. We were having a conversation why it's important in my life for family reasons as well. And subsequently, you've done quite a lot of stuff with the British Heart Foundation.
Yeah, I mean, with British Heart Foundation, it's not the first time we've worked together. And I think for me, you know, it's about raising awareness, and you don't realize how many people have been affected by this kind of, I don't know if it's a sickness or symptom, but it's become close to home, and a lot of family lose their loved one because somebody had a heart attack and they didn't have access to defibrillator, or a person nearby didn't know how to do CPR. All those kind of stuff accumulate and almost have me thinking about what if I can use my voice and just raise awareness. Hopefully we can help and save more life as well.
And I know it's probably not something people think about, but people should think about. The statistics that we were sent for World Heart Day are frightening. 30,000 out of hospital cardiac arrests in the UK each year. That's the ones outside of hospital, obviously. So that works out at about 5 cardiac arrests outside of hospital every 90 minutes.
But if even, if you drive in the morning and if you see somebody at the bus stop, there's not a defibrillator at the bus stop. So it's more likely to end up happening there. Or if you're in the streets, you're walking around, and if you're having a heart attack there, if a person nearby you don't know how to do CPR, the first thing they will think of, should I touch this individual? Or because they will be more threatened to react towards it. So it's important that we encourage people to learn how to do CPR. We encourage people to have access to defibrillator, and that way that when you find somebody in that particular circumstance, the first thing is, what can I do? And if you know how to do CPR, do it. If you know how to use defibrillator nearby, get involved and be able to save somebody.
I'm told that 45% of football fans don't have the confidence to do CPR. This week, and specifically on World Heart Day as well, Sky Bet are also giving people the chance through the through the British Heart Foundation, the chance to learn how to do that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, with that, I think it's only able to help people long term, and I think with what Sky Bet and the British Heart Foundation are doing, to be able to encourage people to participate in this campaign and raise awareness, and also contribute that to every goal's worth £1,000, I believe, which means that to buy one defibrillator equally saving more life. I think the ultimate goal is to raise £250,000 to be able to buy more defibrillator, encourage more people to learn about defibrillator, be able to have access to it. Those are the stuff that I want to see. Those are the stuff that have a huge impact in the society, and I think this common sickness of a heart condition, I think it become more prevalent, it become more stable now that you can see everybody, not everybody, but you can see a lot of people suffering from this kind of accident. So being able to raise awareness, being able to work with the British Heart Foundation and Sky Bet, Also, us at Burnley, we just try to be able to encourage people and also raise awareness.
It's 15 minutes apparently. I'm going to do it once we finish this conversation. You click on the link on our website, on our social media, on the British Heart Foundations as well. It takes just 15 minutes to do that.
It's probably the easiest skill to learn, but also the one that will make massive life differences if you're able to do it.
And for every goal across the EFL this weekend, they'll donate £1,000. So we want Burnley to score 10 this weekend.
I mean, that would be great. If we can score 10 this weekend, that's 10 defibrillator available for somewhere here in the Northwest. So that'd be great.
Brilliant. Thanks, Fab.
No, thank you.